Alrighty. I know today's usually a day I don't stream, but it's a day that I happen to be off, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. I'm just trying to figure out what's going on with my GPU. My GPU is like maxed out for some reason. I don't know why. Might be something else. Could be other things. I don't know. I don't know right now. Let's see if YouTube is going correctly. It is. So, I need. I keep forgetting that I need to get stuff up and running. Everything's already broken. Okay. Hopefully nothing's broken on here. I'm gonna check. Nothing is broken except my VTuber model seems to be. It seems to keep doing that, which is really annoying. Stop that. Today is Monday. Monday. Reset day is tomorrow, so we actually have until today to finish everything. So I need to finish all my weekly stuff today. I might get into some of the Dawntrail Dawntrail stuff. Maybe. We'll see. I don't have any high hopes on it. But it is something that we can technically do. He's also doing the Crystarium quests, which I am tempted to finish while we're here, which does mean that I actually would need to pull up Garland tools, and it's going to be doing all that sort of stuff. So let's pull up Garland tools real quick. I only use Garland tools to kind of like keep track of the stuff that I need. I don't really use it to do anything else. It just helps me organize stuff. If you're wondering, I just use it for organization and for keeping track of things that you can already do in game. So that includes any new gear that I need. Did I remember to get the? I did not remember to get the. What level gear is the gear that I'm looking to get? It's the Bismuth. Is it 86? It is 86. With this pickaxe. Okay. Okay. Since all my classes are now level 86, I can now actually go up to the next level. Because I don't have, I have the high durium the high durium stuff. So I guess now it's time to actually. Ooh. One fell off for a little bit, so that's why I was wondering. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and do that, and we're just gonna go ahead and get some of the crafting materials for the next crafting upgrades. With a whole bunch of it requiring how many? I need 264 of those. How many do I have? I have enough. If I need to do some fates, I'll do some fates too. We actually need to check our challenge log real quick. I think we're done with the crafting gathering, except for the fishing one. Yeah. So, let's see here. The only thing that I need to do is I need to go ahead and I'll move my. Apparently, one of my things is in the way. So just for like some context here, I know I usually go into spiel about stuff earlier. I'm eating at the moment because it's lunchtime. There is a high chance that I'll be changing jobs here pretty soon. Soon as in like a couple months. Which means times might change for specific things. As well as my time doing everything and all this may end up becoming a little bit less. But I'm going to try and see if I can't keep this schedule up. there's just a really high chance that I don't get to keep this schedule up because of either, like, I'm not going to be home for a specific amount of time and all that other stuff. So I don't know how long it's going to be, but we'll see. What is my current level for my classes? Level 82. We're going to play Dark Knight. I'm going to go ahead and go on to the next. We're going to go ahead and do another. We're going to go ahead and do some of the high level stuff. We're also going to do some of the dailies that we're supposed to be doing. I really need to start getting on here and just doing the dailies at least so that I can level up my jobs. Although I don't know how well it's going to be right now because nobody's really here. Nobody's really. Everybody's kind of not here or anything like that, so it's always a hit or miss. Let's go ahead and teleport to... Where are we going? Gridania? Or Garlemald? Oh, shit. Wasn't expecting that. No, since I've done this one. 70. So. Oh, we are doing a level 71. This is Kugane Castle. Got a sage that actually knows what they're doing. I don't think I've done this dungeon in a while. Thought that was the end of that one. Okay. Alrighty. But no, it's mostly going to be leveling. I don't think I'm really going to do any post-Dawntrail stuff just yet. I need to kind of like figure out when I want to do the post-Dawntrail stuff, because I want to actually get my genuine reactions for some of this stuff, because I've heard stories so far. I don't know if any of it's true. So I will see when we get there, but we shall see. But I have heard it's not the best thing in the world. So okay. There we are. Next boss. Oops. Not what I actually meant to do. Okay. Okay. The only issue that I have is that I know for certain what I'm going to have to do is, in order to do any of the next dungeons, next dungeon content, I'm literally going to have to farm for gear, because I didn't do any of the raid content this time around. So it's going to be a bit of an annoyance to do that. Okay. There we go. There we go. Okay. There we go. See if we actually find a healer. Okay. We did. How nice. See what level we got on the dungeon. Level 74. We got a scholar. Alrighty. To spend poetics, yeah. I do too. Well, at least the scholar can keep me alive better than the sage could. Oh, that's probably not something that's probably the scholar's fault or the sage's fault. I'll use that a bit too early. Yeah, I did. Fuck. Okay. First boss. Shit. Oh. Just realized that was still playing. Sorry. Okay. Okay. Oh. Apparently I already possess one of those items. Good to know. Might be 10 stacks. I don't know. Last time I did this dungeon, I wiped on that fight as well. So, I'm just trying to explain. Okay. I actually wonder how Evercold's gonna play with the new the with everything. I'm actually curious how the new meta's gonna, or like the way that they've built the game so far is around a 2-minute meta, I think, or a 2-minute buff period. 2-minute window, I think is what it's called. So I'm kind of curious how they're going to change everything. I can't wait to actually see a difference, because it does feel like a lot of the classes are just kind of the same in regards. And I can see why people are kind of upset about that. Because even like the tanks, they all fall into this problem of they feel kind of the same. I would have died. I did not use Living Dead. Holy crap, I was like 1 inch away from dying. I had not used Living Dead. Holy crap, that was a clutch Living Dead moment. I had a feeling I was going to need to use it during that fight, too. Okay. What the? I keep using Salted Earth, even though I think it doesn't work on bosses. I don't know if it does or doesn't. Okay. So I've got quite a few of these to do. I really hate whenever I get Limitless Blue because it just takes forever to do. Okay. Next will be trials. And we're now going to go ahead and start getting the buff. Oh my god. Let's see how this trial goes. I guess technically do main scenario, but I really don't want to. Got into that one really quickly. Which trial is this? Oh, it's this one. It's funny how I actually did that one without even needing having an Asia shoes. I already have that one. I'll pass on it. Okay. Ad break finished. I knew we were going to get that one done really quickly. I don't think I'll be doing any more nah, I'm not going to be doing any more dungeon/raid content. So okay. Now we get to the fun part, and that is I just literally do leveling for the next few minutes. Oh, leveling. One thing that people don't realize is annoying to do. I don't think there's really anything I can do to, like... I mean, main scenario, I could end up getting the trial, but I really don't want to do it. So, there's really no point in me doing anything. I don't... Is there an event going on right now in FF14? Stone. FF14, the lodestone. I did get that. Live concert, Evercold in January, nothing else. Eternal Blossom reservation restrictions. Okay. So what's our next Okay, so starting tomorrow, Yokai Watch comes back for a little bit. Okay. Alrighty. Well, there's really much of anything else. I don't really do the Yokai Watch stuff. If I was getting more like stuff like that, I probably would, but I don't think I am. Did I do the disassembling one already? Yeah. So I can just desynthesize gear all willy-nilly. Desynthesize all the gear without issue. Okay. I've died a couple of times on Dark Knight. I do know that for certain because I don't really know Dark Knight that well. I don't know the rotation that well. And it's really on just me anyway to try to get all this done. So sometimes forget my everything that I'm doing. So and I'm forgetting about all that stuff. Dark Knight's one of those classes that I sometimes just 100% will forget that I'm playing Dark Knight. Right. I shouldn't be doing dumb things, even though I am doing dumb things. The reason I'm doing guaranteed normal quality item results is just because it's a little bit easier to get everything done if it's normal quality. It doesn't end up taking multiple item slots if it's normal quality. Can't wait for the new tank, though. Can't wait to try out into some of the new jobs that are coming out. I don't actually know what our next... I believe it's a range DPS. I just don't know what our range DPS job's going to be. It's one of those things that I don't really know off the top of my head. Because I really haven't looked at anything. Because I usually try not to look at anything so I'm not spoiled on anything. And I will mention that I really haven't been spoiled on really anything at all. I keep forgetting that I've literally don't have any new gear for any new rings. I think Dart Knight can literally go do like a quest of some kind. Fix this. Fix this, thank you. I'm like, please get fixed. I really don't want you to be broken like you usually are. I think I can literally do a quest as Dark Knight. And I'll get a level 82. There are some quests on here that I haven't done yet, so... aggressive expansion. Requires level 83. Alright, the locked box that I didn't actually know what was for. Another guidance from the journal, duty list, and map will be limited. You will need to read the text carefully and discern the clues to determine your course of action. Sure. Okay. There's a gift for you in the box if you can open it. To do so, you must acquire 3 keys. The keepers of the which are somewhere in Charlian. So the following role is to find them, and do try to have fun. This is a game after all. Towards wisdom aspiring, a keeper doth gaze, by young minds inquiring, and new trials blazed. Yet the mind is a muscle, and rest it doth grow. So let all embrace slumber, the better to know. By life ever flowing, a keeper doth wait, clutching a prize, his hunger to sate. Yet no prize is so coveted as one golden hued, the mention of which is never thought rude. Blessed by the nymphae, a keeper doth stand, enthralled in a tale, a book in his hand. Yet evocative as letters on parchment may be, 'tis words said and heard which impel destiny. Find the 3 keepers by using the hints. You may review the letter in your inventory. Okay. Wisdom. Let's try it. Towards wisdom aspiring, a keep doth gaze, by young minds inquiring, and new trails blazed. Yet the mind is a muscle, so let it embrace. So let all embrace slumber, the better to know. That sounds like the... Sounds like the confluence. Wait. No. Not the confluence. It sounds like the, the Balsdian Annex. Okay. Maybe it is the confluence, then. Nope. Not the confluence. Let me read this again. Towards wisdom aspiring, a keeper doth gaze, by young minds inquiring, and new trails blazed. Yet the mind is a muscle at rest and doth. Wait, is it talking about the library? Oh, where the hell is the library? The studium. That's where I need to go, is the studium. try the studium real quick. Is there a statue over here somewhere? Learner's meet. Aha. Well, that's funny. Wasn't expecting that, I'm going to be honest. I wasn't expecting a lookout spot for that one. I don't even think I've really done any of the lookout logs or the sightseeing logs for Endwalker. I've done none of them for Endwalker. Hmm. Is it possible that I'm actually going to have to do some quests in order to do these? Keepers of which are somewhere in Charlian. Solve the following rules to find them and try to have fun. This is a game after all. There's also inspiring a keeper doth gaze. My young minds... Okay. Maybe it's not the studium. Is it potentially the Newmon? Is it potentially the Numenon? Could be the Numenon. Just a record. Towards wisdom aspiring, a keeper doth gaze. The young minds inquiring, and new trails blazed. Yet the mind is a muscle, and rest it doth grow. So let all embrace slumber, the better to know. I feel like I'm looking for a statue. Don't know why. It just feels like I'm looking for a statue of some kind. Tranquility. Scholar's Harbor, maybe? Aether Front. There is the scholar. Wait. Scholar's Harbor. Excuse me. We can't get in the water. Guess there's really no way to get out of the water. I don't know if I'm actually looking for people or if I'm looking for statues. Keepers of which are somewhere in Charlian. Solve the following world. Towards wisdom aspiring, a keep. Okay. A life ever flowing, a keeper doth wait. Clutching a prize, his hunger is sate. Yet no prize is coveted as one golden hued, the mention of which is never thought rude. Was for the Nymphia. Nymphae. Keeper doth stand, enthralled in a tale, a book in his hand, yet evocative as letters on parchment may be, 'tis words said and heard which impel destiny. Hmm. I'm really not certain. Sandwich and pretzels. Trying to see what the first one's actually stating. So let all embrace slumber, the better to know. Towards wisdom aspiring. Towards wisdom aspiring. That's the hint. Is towards wisdom aspiring is the hint. It's not Journey's End, is it? It's not the Levier Estate, is it? I want to think it would be the Levier Estate. Mischievous Makote. I could just look this up. I really don't want to. I really want to try to actually figure these riddles out on my own. Although what's going to be funny is that it's going to literally be... I'm literally just going to probably end up talking to everybody. I'm like, do you have what I'm looking for? Do you have what I'm looking for? It has a name. Hmm. Interesting. Very interesting. Although technically I need to get every single class level 81 so I can actually start doing the trust system again. Hmm. They've got to be in Charlian, I believe. Hmm. Mainly just using the map to kind of figure out where something might be. Like trying to use names of I believe that would be yeah, that's that one. So it is people that I'm looking for. So towards wisdom aspiring, a keeper doth gaze, by young minds inquiring, new trails blazed. I would imagine that's actually the studio. And I just missed who it was. If I were to guess. Hmm. Timid student. Probably not that one. If I were to guess. Hmm. Nope. Hmm. 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 Mm. Hmm. Trying to think of where this could be. By life ever flowing, a keeper doth wait. By life ever flowing, clutching a prize his hunger is sate. Yet no prize is so coveted as one golden hued, the mention of which is never thought rude. I would assume that that means it's a Lalafell that I'm looking for the second one. Hmm. Wandering Minstrel. It's not him. I know it's not him. Number 2. Hmm. Hmm. Tuliolol. Interesting. Hmm. Hmm. I could have sworn that I've already seen everything, but I could be wrong. Hmm. Interesting. This quest is gonna actually like give me pause. Hmm. 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 I'm a little confused here, I'm not gonna lie. I would have thought that the Last Stand had one, but... Hmm. Does not seem like it. Hmm. Nope. Hmm. Probably would have been easier if I did this beforehand. When I first got access to the quest. And it might be easier if I go ahead and do a lot of the quests that are here before this one. Because then there won't be as many, there may not be as many, brain is not working. As many people around. Hmm. Okay. Hmm. The Orcon's design. Hmm. Hmm. ash-covered envelope. Hmm. Well, I didn't think it would be there. Let's see here. Probably in tranquility somewhere. Could be the silent Terrace. Interesting. Towards wisdom aspiring, a keeper doth gaze. A young eyes inquiring, and new trails blaze. Yet the mind is a muscle, and rest it doth grow. So let all embrace slumber, the better to know. By life ever flowing. So the first one is the hint of the location. Towards wisdom aspiring. The only thing I can think of is it's literally this. It's either the here or it's here. As wisdom aspiring. Here's Pudding Way. Guess not. I found one of the keys. So it's not here. It's gotta be the Studium. I'm just trying to figure out why I can't figure out who it is on the Studium that may have this. Hmm. Hmm. Curious as to why I can't figure this one out. I would have surely thought that it was the studium, but I don't think it is the studium due to the secondary parts of the hint. By young minds inquiring and new trails blaze, yet the mind is a muscle, in rest it doth grow, so let all embrace slumber, the better to know. That tells me that they might be asleep in a bed somewhere, or they're laying down, something like that. But I do not know what else that could actually mean, too. I have no real clues off the top of my head. Let me just mention that I have no clue off the top of my head what some of these quests can actually, what some of these riddles can actually mean, besides literally just going across the entire, and just talk to everybody at this point. Hmm. That doesn't have a quest above their head. I don't know if... Hmm. Interesting. I'm really trying to think here. I'm really trying to think of where it is that this might actually be. Is it Journey's End? And I'm just, like, missing it? Which is possible. Hmm. Maybe not. Hmm. I don't think it's Journey's End. I'm just trying to figure out what it is. What the first part tells me that it should be like the Studium or something like that, and I'm just not finding anything that would like dictate towards those guys though. Or towards that specific information. Hmm. 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 Because the second one, by the damn it, was by life ever flowing, a keeper doth wait, clutching a prize his hunger to sate. Yet no prize is so coveted as one golden hued, the mention of which is never thought rude. Well, I meant to read the last one to make sure that I did actually get the last one. Lest by the nymphi a keeper doth stand, enthralled in a tale, a book in his hand, yet evocative as letters on parchment may be, 'tis words said and heard which impel destiny. I believe I did get that one. Looking for a very specific character, I think. I look around, although I may not have looked around all through the area too. No, around here. Wait, is there somebody around here? Nope. There's this guy again. I actually go down this way. I can never remember if I've actually gone in some of these specific... Oh. Is this the person that... Invalid target. Towards wisdom aspiring, a keeper doth gaze, but young minds inquiring and new trail is blazed. Oh, okay. Yet the mind is a muscle, and rest it doth grow, so let all embrace slumber the better to know. Okay. So do I just need to do this? Okay. That's the second one. So that's the first one. So the second one was by life ever flowing, a keeper doth wait. By life ever flowing, a keeper doth wait. By life ever flowing, a keeper doth wait. What does that mean? By life ever flowing. Is it talking about the confluence? I kind of wasn't really paying attention when I apparently I need to go right. I'm an idiot. There's a cliff there, Brave. No, I don't. Is it? I think it's like right here. Where is that? Doesn't seem like anything. I don't think I've actually come up this way yet. Anyway. I'm a bit confused. There's someone over here? No. Oh, it's talking about the river. I'm dumb. I am so dumb. They're talking about the river. Somebody's at the river. That's what it is. Somebody's near the river. It's over here. Are they up here? Oh, they're over there. There's the NPC, I think. I didn't even realize that there was somebody up here. I should have checked the river more with that one. I'm so stupid. All right, Nutkin. This is not going to be one of the keepers. Perhaps you should review the letter. By life overflowing, a keeper doth wait, clutching the prize his hunger to sate. Yet no prize is coveted as one golden hued, the mention of which is never thought rude. Is it a squirrel? It's a squirrel, isn't it? The Nutkin's effectively a squirrel. Talking about like a golden acorn? Oh, right. This one. Wow. Okay. That was unexpected. I guess that technically... Yeah, that makes sense. Although I don't know how I would have figured that one out. Well, I guess if you think that a nut... Gold acorn... Yeah, that makes sense now. The golden acorn would technically make sense if you were... Yeah, it makes sense. I'm going to congratulate you for selling the rail. As a promise, the gift is yours to take. A long time ago, Master Love Swan... Oh, I skipped some of that. Complete. What do we get? A Krondite ring coffer? Don't I already have Krondite rings? No, I have the other one. Star Quartz Ring of Fending. Level 88. No, I'm just going to desynthesize this. Because it's... Oh, it was. Never mind. It's not like it really matters. Okay. Affable Researcher. Wind Up Themis. Oh, that's the level 90. It's a level 91. We can't do that one as this class. Okay, speak to the statue gazer. It was all the way at the bottom. Just realized how freaking warm it is in here. I guess really the only thing that I will Oh, what do I get at level 82 on a Gunbreaker? I wonder. Oh, he wasn't even here before. By the statue of Thalak, you may move the current. Oh, right. Scholar's Ewer. Okay. Okay. Interesting. Just doing some side quests at the moment. So, yeah. Let's see here. Alrighty. Just doing some of the other side quests that are in. Let's see here. I don't really think there's any. Still needed to complete guild hests. Feast of Famine. Imagine Dragon. Oh, Feast of Famine. How you are going to be an annoying thing to do. All right, Statue Gazer. What we got? Okay. Because I haven't done any of these side quests yet, so that's why I'm doing them. So. Yes, Dran, I see you. I know I have things and I can see you if you're in chat. I'm just getting side quests done so I can actually get a little bit more experience for some of the classes. I don't think it's going to be a lot of experience, but hey, experience is experience. I think most of these are going to be no fighting quests anyway, so these will be fine to do. Oh God. Deliver the books. Alrighty. I don't know if like the teleportation thing is really going to help us out here. Okay. While I'm doing this, I'm actually going to go ahead and take a little bit of a break. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Kind of waiting for the ad break to finish anyway. Ugh. There you go. I'll go ahead and... Oh, right. Okay. Let's go ahead and do this real quick. But no. I've been thinking, and there's quests that I do want to do, but they're just... I'm going to be honest. There are a lot of quests in here that are probably considered more boring than anything else. So... Okay, I know I have the book. Why is my auto run not working today? Come on. Apparently, I need to change my key binding for auto run. It's not even noticed. It's not even Actually, I really don't want that to be numlock. How's it going? It's going for now. Noticed that my numlock key, or my one of my keys, has decided to stop working as easily. I think it's just because of other things going on. Gives me a few tries to get things going. One of these days, I'm going to actually go on stream, and I'm actually going to do Feast of Famine. We're just going to wait. We're literally just going to wait, and we're going to do Feast of Famine on stream. I have it. It's just one of those things that's like, you don't ever really think about it until you need to do it, and you're like, oh, God. That's one of those quests that can take us hours to do. But no. I think you're doing some of the side quests now would be a good idea. There we go. A little bit better. Also eating at the moment, so there's that. Okay. Oh, right. I don't actually know what the present from the present. Oh, I know what that's for. I believe. Or at least where it's from. Yeah, the only thing I dislike about the Charlene, the side quests, is that many of them are, in my honest opinion, quite boring. Okay. Looking for a doll. Carbuncle doll. Carbuncle doll. Maybe it's actually a carbuncle. Oh. Found it. Let me guess. Gonna do this is the carbuncle doll, and then it's gonna tell me, oh, that's not my doll. I have a different doll. Is it gonna do that? Probably. No, I guess not. Okay. I will be making the rest of my gear anyway, so me getting gear from these side quests really don't help me. Okay. I don't know if I'm actually going to get a Dawntrail today. The Post-Dawntrail stuff. I know I have the quest, and I know I really should be doing it, but I don't know. I think I'm going to wait until sometime in late August to do it. Or late September, I guess. That way everybody can actually get my genuine reaction. Because apparently it's reaction worthy. So, we'll see. Interesting. Funny how many of the side quests actually, like, people don't realize who you are. Okay. Complete. Hmm. Okay. I guess technically I should probably do all the trials that I keep forgetting to do. Because there's still some Shadowbringers trials that I still haven't done. Mainly this one. I still need to do it. Just haven't decided to do it yet. Because I've been lazy. Yeah, I need to remember to do the quests for here when I get the chance. This is going to be one of those ones where I can't figure it out on the map, too. Probably. Yep. No. Spot. Find him on the ground. Who finds this missive? Pray deliver this letter to the unassuming Makode scholar who can usually be found sequestered in a quiet corner of the confluence. Many thanks. Oh, to the confluence. Oh, wrong way. Is it snowing? It is snowing. Never would have guessed that it would snow on an island like this, but... Interesting. Okay. Interesting. I don't know if I'm gonna... The only real reason why I don't really do it is because I tend to not have like a voice for them for characters. Just because of other things that go on. Huh. Interesting. Let us see here. guess we'll go ahead and finish all the quests over here, and then we'll finish the 2 quests down there. The bee variant will grow quickly. I always wonder if any of these side quests really do divulge into some things. Mainly, I'm trying to wait for Beastmaster to get unlocked so I can actually just start leveling every single job again much faster. So, yeah. I mean, pretty much I'm going to end up just doing dungeons over and over and over again once I get to the point where I'm just leveling, which is boring, but sometimes you just got to make do. Oh, and the only issue is I can't do 81 to 89 dungeons for that, so that's going to be annoying. The beaver on this side or the other side? Ah, there you are. Speak with the timid student while the creature is following me. I actually don't remember what all the titles I actually have at the moment. Mainly just interested in the quests for their for the experience right now. Oh, excuse me. Your last stand. No, wrong one. That's funny. Okay. The only issue with Feast of Famine is literally it's going to be one of those things where I have to wait for where we might actually not be able to finish it in one stream, only because it has specific requirements to get some of the legendary fish. And I have to actually go look up what those requirements are in a moment. Oh, I see where we're going with this. The confluence. Yep. Not gonna lie, this is one of those that I really wasn't expecting that all that much. Yeah, I actually need to go look up and see where, which of the fish that I have. Because I think I've got one of the fish, but I don't have all of the fish. Duty finder. Not duty finder, any quest log. Journal. Nope, that's Blood Emerald. Feast of Famine. Liver legends fished in Lanosa, the Black Shroud, and Thanalin. Okay, so I need to go double check if I have the one from Lanosa. Because I think that's the Earth Shroud, because I don't remember which one I got. Might end up being a fishing stream today. Not 100% certain. We'll see. I don't think the fish is in my chocobo saddlebag. It's not. There's probably some of these that I can actually get rid of. Just because I'm no longer really going to be using them. We'll see. Actually need to check my summoning bell because one of these I think has it, and I don't remember which one it does. Insufficient inventory space. Oh, I see. I grabbed a lot of these for some reason. I can't remember what it was, what it is. Hmm. She has that fish. You're telling me how Phoenix Downs work again. Okay. Oh, I actually have 2 of the fish already. Wait, do I have 2 of the fish already? Okay, I do. I have 2 of the fish already. I have the Endocaris, and I have Namatiro. I don't have the Helicaprion. Helicaprion. Needs to be clouds or fog to heat wave. Which we might be waiting for a little bit. And I think it's Western Thanalan or Southern Thanalan. Southern Thanalan. It's actually coming up because it's about to be clouds to heat wave starting at 4 Eorzea time. And then we got to wait till midnight Eorzea time. Okay. Hmm. It's a character configuration setting. Hmm. Hmm. There we go. Makes that a little bit easier to figure out. What's my gathering set to? High enough. So which hole is it? It's the fishing log that I need to go to. It's the Sigoli Desert. And I need to mooch Storm Riders. Which, like sand leeches. Question is, do I have any sand leech? I do have sand leeches on me. How convenient. Oh, there's now swim bait. Good to know. And this was literally the only one I was missing in the first ones. We literally gotta wait for evening time. We gotta literally wait to grab this. Yeah, because it's clouds or fog to heat wave, and we got clouds to heat wave coming up. So this is like going to be our only time to actually try to catch it, which is annoying. that one and that one next, which is sky fishing and the Corthius Central Highlands. Needs to go from clear to blizzard. Clear to blizzard. Clear to blizzard. Oh, that's going to be annoying. That one I'm literally going to have to wait for it to go from clear or fair to blizzard. And fair skies don't happen until 8 a.m. the next morning. Next one's in 11 hours. Next one's in 5 hours. It's going to be at 9:20. Oh boy. Is this one of a specific time of day? No. Kuno. Weather gloom. The North Shards. Mordona. Gloom. Or, well, any weather to gloom right now. Okay. Bait is goldfish? Honeyworms. Okay. Gonna be a lot of waiting on this one because we're actually trying to get. We're right now looking to get one of the fish, and it happens that our it's fall clouds. It's clouds right now, and it's about to go to heat wave. So we're just waiting. I got a mooch from Storm Riders, so it's gonna be a long one today, probably. We shall see. I already have sand leeches acquired, so we're literally just waiting for the time to change from fog to heat wave. Or cloud to heat wave. So that's what we're waiting on. Not the most exciting thing, I know. Sorry. Okay. So I'll be able to get the Korthus one a lot easier. Kuno the Killer is going to be the easiest one. Right now, Shawnesaurus is actually the hardest one to get because we need Clear or Fair to Blizzard in order to get it. So, yeah. At the point of just waiting at the moment. I don't really think there's really anything else. Oh, it has a time requirement of 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. Oh, I just realized there's a time requirement on frickin' Helicoprion. Damn it. Hmm. Damn it. I didn't realize that it needed to be from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m., which means it needs to be during the day. Shit. For Southern Thale. Shit. Oh, it's tomorrow. Damn it. I ain't getting that anytime soon. Damn it. This is why I haven't been able to get this one, is because the frickin' timeline sucks. Oh, fuck. I could potentially get it tomorrow evening for this one. Well, I guess I can go get some of the other legendary fish. Okay, so I can go get the ones in that one. Damn it. Clear Fair to Blizzard is also one that I can go ahead and look up too. Clear Skies, 6 hours. Fair Skies, 11 hours. That's tonight. I don't know if there's really going to be a good one. Well, actually, we can do any time, though. So that one's an anytime one. AM, 9:20 p.m. Yeah. I was unaware that this one needed to be done at 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. So, shit. And literally, it's gonna the time frame's gonna move to it's every yeah, the damn it. It's every 8 hours that it moves. The gloom in 28 minutes. Okay. Now I remember why I don't get this one that often, because it literally has a time requirement, and time requirement ones are the most annoying ones to actually get because it requires a chain at a very specific time, which is annoying. Hmm. Hmm. Okay, I literally need it in the morning. Okay, so that's our first attempt is going to be at 8 a.m. for that one. Hmm. Yeah, that one's also not. Okay, the legendary fish are going to have to wait. Mainly because I really don't have the capacity to do the legendary fish at the moment. Oh, apparently those actually come into that. Good to know. Hmm. Do I really want to do Blood of Emerald? I just do it as like machinist or something like that. Let's see if we can actually even get anybody to come with me on this one. See if we can get anybody to actually form a party. Probably not. This is going to probably take a while because I haven't done it. I've been meaning to do it. That's probably going to take way too long. That's the only problem with that. Might be one of those that I actually am going to have to get a group together to actually do that. To do that one. I still want to do the Endwalker Extremes as well. I think I literally have this one left, and I'll have I'll be done with the trials. Oh, I don't have the Gilded Array. Yeah. Interesting. We'll be back. Just gonna go ahead and raid somebody. Mainly because I've realized that I'm actually quite exhausted for some reason. So we're gonna actually go ahead and raid Cruxy because I haven't raided Cruxy in like forever. And they're playing Played Up. Which I think is like another different version of like Overcooked or something like that, if I remember correctly. So we'll go ahead and raid them. I know I usually don't raid right after an ad break, but I realized what time it was. So see you guys later.